All right, today we're jumping into an ancient poem, Psalm 22. And this thing is an absolute emotional roller coaster. We're going to see how it takes us from the deepest, darkest pit of despair all the way up to this massive worldwide celebration. It's quite a ride. Right out of the gate, it just hits you with one of the most famous, most painful lines ever written. You can feel the sense of abandonment, the raw agony. This isn't some polite, quiet prayer. It's a scream, a demand, basically asking, where are you?
So, this first part of the psalm, it's all about hammering home this theme of total isolation. The speaker feels completely cut off, like they're shouting into a void, and the only thing coming back is silence, a truly deafening silence.
And look, this isn't just a brief moment of doubt. The text makes it clear this is relentless. Day in, day out, night after night, just crying for help and getting nothing back. No answer, no relief, not even a moment of rest. You can just feel the utter exhaustion in those words. And here's what makes it even more heartbreaking. The speaker sets up this painful contrast. On one side, you have the past, right? All these stories of ancestors who trusted, who called out, and who were saved. But then you look at the present, and it's the complete opposite. The speaker feels like a worm, not even human, despised by everybody with absolutely no one to help. That gap between then and now is just devastating. Okay, so let's get into it because the poem shifts gears a little. It moves from that general feeling of being alone to some really specific, brutal, and gut-wrenching descriptions of what's actually happening. And I mean, it gets really graphic.
You get all this intense animal imagery. It's meant to make you feel like you're being hunted, cornered. It's not just one threat, it's a whole pack. Bulls, lions, dogs, a mob of villains, closing in from every single side. It's terrifying. And then the focus kind of shifts inward to the speaker's own body, just falling apart, poured out like water. All strength is gone. And the heart, the very center of courage, has turned to wax. It's just melted. What a powerful image of a total internal collapse. And then you get this line. It's so stark. It's so direct. There's no metaphor here, no flowery language. It's just a raw, brutal statement about extreme physical violence. And just when you think it can't get any worse, you get this. This is the ultimate dehumanization. The person is still alive, still suffering, and their enemies are already treating them like they're dead. Like they're just loot to be divided up. They're being stripped of their last shred of dignity. So right here, after all that pain, after we've hit absolute rock bottom, the poem does something incredible. It just flips. The entire tone, the entire direction, it all changes in an instant. This is the big pivot point. But right before that big shift, there's this one last desperate cry for help. Come quickly, the speaker says. And it's like that final gasping plea is the one that breaks through the silence. Because right after this, everything is different. I mean, just look at the difference here. On the left, you have all the words of agony we've been hearing. Forsaken, scorned, melted. On the right, it's a total explosion of praise. Declare, honor, proclaim. It is a complete 180. Yeah, we call this the turn. And what's so wild about it is that the psalm never explains why it happens. We don't see the rescue, it just jumps from the desperate plea straight to confident praise. It's as if the deliverance is so certain it's already happened. That sudden shift is what makes it so powerful. It's like a faith that starts celebrating the victory before the battle even looks like it's over. So where does it go from here? Well, what started as this deeply personal, private experience doesn't stay that way for long. It just explodes outward and becomes this song of praise for the entire world. And it's cool how it starts, right? It's not global right away. It's personal. The praise begins in the speaker's own community, with my people. The good news is shared first with those who are closest. And you can see this progression so clearly here. It's like ripples in a pond spreading outward. It starts small, with my people. Then it expands to the whole nation. Then it goes out to all the ends of the earth. And finally, it even reaches forward in time, to a generation that isn't even born yet. It's amazing. So who's invited to this party? Well, literally everyone. This is radically inclusive. You've got the poor and the rich. You've got every nation on earth. You've even got those who are dying or already gone, those who go down to the dust. Absolutely no one is left out.
And that brings us to the very last line. After this whole epic journey, it doesn't end with a question or another plea. It ends with this short, punchy, powerful statement of fact. He has done it. It's a final, triumphant confirmation. The rescue is complete.
So when it's all said and done, it kind of leaves you with this big question. This poem drags us from the most private, isolating pain imaginable to the most public, universal party. And it really makes you wonder, what is it about that journey that gives a story like this the power to connect with people for thousands and thousands of years?